you became the person who carried more than your share. So when you finally start protecting your peace, even in small ways, it can feel awkward. Hi everyone, welcome back to Heal and Bloom. Have you ever started protecting your peace and then almost immediately felt guilty about it? Maybe you said no to something you normally would have agreed to. Maybe you stepped back from a relationship that was draining you. And instead of feeling relief, you started wondering, am I being selfish? Am I being too harsh? Did I go too far? In this video, we're going to talk about why protecting your peace can make you feel selfish, especially if you spent a long time putting everyone else first. And if protecting your peace has made you question yourself lately, you're not the only one that felt that way. A lot of people go through this part of healing quietly. So let's begin. For a long time, many of us learned that being a good person meant being endlessly available. You were the one who listened when someone needed to talk, the one who stayed calm when things became tense, the one who tried to make things easier for everyone. You tried to understand people. You tried to give grace. You tried to keep the peace. You became the person who carried more than your share. So when you finally start protecting your peace, even in small ways, it can feel awkward. Your mind starts asking questions like, am I being too harsh? Am I abandoning people? Am I becoming the problem? But protecting your peace doesn't mean you stopped caring. It simply means you're no longer leaving yourself out. One reason guilt shows up when you begin protecting your peace is because many of us were taught something growing up, that being a good person meant being accommodating. You were praised for being patient, for being forgiving, for being understanding. But very few people ever said, it's okay to step back. It's okay to protect your well-being. It's okay to have limits. So when you begin setting boundaries or creating distance, your body can react like something is wrong. Not because it is wrong, but because it goes against patterns you lived in for a long time. If you spent years adjusting to other people, protecting your peace can feel uncomfortable. And the guilt that shows up doesn't always mean you made the wrong decision. Sometimes it's the feeling of stepping out of a role that you've carried for years. The Bible actually speaks to this in Proverbs 4:23. Above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it. Guarding your heart isn't wrong, it's wisdom. And when you begin living that way, it doesn't only affect you, it also begins to change the way people relate to you. Another reason protecting your peace can feel selfish is because it changes the dynamic people were used to. If someone is used to you always saying yes, your no can feel surprising. If someone is used to you listening, helping, or soothing things over, your distance can feel confusing. And sometimes people respond by saying things like, you've changed, you're being selfish, you're overreacting. But what they're really reacting to isn't cruelty. Often they're reacting to the version of you that they were used to. People who benefited from your silence may struggle with your boundaries. That doesn't mean your boundaries are the problem. It means the relationship is changing. And change can feel uncomfortable for everyone involved, including you. Protecting your peace isn't about pushing people away. It's about taking care of what God entrusted to you. You can care for someone and still recognize when a situation isn't healthy for you anymore. You can wish someone well and still choose distance. You can love people without sacrificing your stability to keep them comfortable. For many people who are used to carrying the emotional weight in relationships, this shift can feel confusing. You may wonder if you're being too firm. You may question whether you're doing the right thing. But protecting your peace isn't a rejection of others. It's an acknowledgement that your heart and your well-being matter too. And when you begin to honor that, something important begins to change. You stop living in constant tension. You stop feeling responsible for everyone else's emotions. You begin creating space for a life that is steadier, calmer, and healthier. If protecting your peace has made you feel selfish, I want you to remember something. For a long time, you may have been the one carrying more than your share. You were the one who tried to understand everyone, the one who absorbed tension, the one who kept things from falling apart. So when you finally step back, when you finally start protecting your peace, of course it's going to feel off. Of course it brings questions. But choosing peace doesn't erase your kindness. It protects your capacity to keep living with it. And sometimes healing simply means learning that caring for yourself is not a betrayal of others. Rather, it's part of becoming whole. If guilt shows up when you try to protect your peace this week, try not to rush to judge yourself. Give yourself space to pause, reflect, and remember that learning new patterns takes time. Until next time, please take care of yourself. And remember, protecting your peace doesn't make you selfish. It means you're learning to care for your heart too. Bye.